The Trump administration today withdrew a sweeping directive that sought to pause federal loans, grants, and other financial aid. A White House official confirmed. The reversal came just before the administration was set to appear in court for a second day to defend the policy. The Office of Management and Budget's directive, issued on Monday, faced immediate legal challenges from 22 Democratic-led states and the District of Columbia. A federal judge in Rhode Island was set to consider a temporary restraining order against the policy, which state officials warned would severely impact their budgets. A separate ruling on Tuesday by U.S. District Judge Lauren Alican in Washington, D.C. had already paused the measure until Monday, when another hearing is scheduled. Chief U.S. District Judge John McConnell in Providence could have imposed a longer block on the policy had the administration not rescinded it. The directive, part of Trump's broader effort to reshape the federal government, sparked widespread confusion on Tuesday, disrupting payments to medical and childcare providers. While Democrats condemned it as an unconstitutional overreach of congressional spending authority, many Republicans defended it as a necessary step towards controlling the federal budget. A coalition of 23 attorneys general sued to block the measure, arguing it violated Congress's authority over federal funds and could jeopardize critical disaster relief, including aid for wildfire recovery in Southern California. The president does not get to decide which laws to enforce and for whom, said New York Attorney General Letitia James in announcing the lawsuit yesterday. Meanwhile, the Trump regime has offered buyouts to nearly all of the approximately 3 million federal employees, encouraging them to leave their positions by the 6th of February. The move, seen as an effort to dramatically shrink the civil service, was outlined in an email from the Office of Personnel Management on Tuesday evening and echoes Project 2025's plan to deconstruct the administrative state and rebuild it in Trump's image with loyalists. The email sent to the entire federal workforce included 4 directives reportedly mandated by Trump. Among them was a full-time return to office for most employees, heightened standards of suitability and conduct aimed at retaining only those deemed reliable, loyal, and trustworthy, and widespread downsizing of agencies. Employees who choose to leave were promised a dignified, fair departure through a deferred resignation program offering more than 7 months' salary. The email instructed recipients to respond simply with the word, resign. The subject line, fork in the road, mirrored a message Elon Musk sent to Twitter employees in 2022. Musk, tasked by Trump with cutting up to a quarter of all government spending, does not work for the OPM, but his former associate, Amanda Scales, was recently appointed its chief of staff.
If you can't remember the last time you slept all night or didn't feel stressed during the day, you need to hear about CBD from CB Distillery. They've got natural solutions for sleep and stress that people can't stop raving about. Check out some of their 48,000 5-star reviews. The best sleep I've got in years. I wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go. Now, it's not just sleep. They have plant-based solutions to help with stress, mood and focus, even pain after exercise, all made with high-quality, clean ingredients. Look, there's a lot of CBD out there, but I trust CB Distillery for their commitment to quality, and that's why they have over 2 million satisfied customers and offer a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're still struggling with sleep, stress, or other health concerns, maybe it's time to try something different. CBD from CB Distillery. And I have a 20% discount to get you started. Visit cbdistillery.com and use code 5MIN for 20% off. That's cbdistillery.com, code 5MIN. cbdistillery.com.
Everett Kelly, president of the American Federation of Government Employees, condemned the offer, calling it an attempt to pressure workers out of their jobs and warning that it could destabilize federal programs. Purging dedicated career employees will create chaos for the Americans who rely on a functioning government, Kelly said. Since Friday, Trump has fired a dozen independent government watchdogs, inspector generals, and dismissed National Labor Relations Board official Gwynne Wilcox in what she called an unprecedented and illegal move. Experts warn that a mass exodus of federal workers could disrupt key government functions, from processing tax returns and issuing passports to overseeing food safety and environmental regulations. Medicare, Social Security and the National Weather Service could face serious setbacks. The proposals align with Project 2025, the far-right Christian nationalist policy blueprint advocating for mass firings of federal employees and replacing many with political appointees. With the Trump regime moving swiftly to implement its dystopian vision, the future of the federal workforce remains in chaos with Trump's unrelenting authoritarianism at play. It seems that while the media and politics has failed us, what's left of the courts seems to be the only way to challenge this corruption. I'm Anthony Davis. You can find me on the 5 Minute News YouTube channel and podcast, on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with Midas Touch.